So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through the Remembrance of the Wylder, going step by step to unlock all the extra equipment, skins, and of course relics. Some really powerful items, and of course the Wildler's Chalice as well, which is absolutely broken and a must need in Elden Ring. So let's start off at Chapter 3. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 is just some of the lore. And then into Chapter 3, you will see the first Remembrance. So go ahead and resume Remembrance on Chapter 3. You may need to complete the first boss to get this underway. And you'll see there, it will tell you what to do. Find a weight stone in Limgeld. And these are going to be these red markers. They are the personal objective. And that will be the same for every single one you choose. So make your way over to the mine as soon as you can. Level 3 is probably the recommended level as the earliest. And don't forget, on your map, you can flick down on the D-pad to navigate through the mines very easy. Take out the first mini-boss there. Very simple. Get yourself whatever you need to do. The smith and stone and everything else. And then you'll see here, once you get to the main boss, it'll be a red smoke around it. Just go ahead and kill him. He is a little bit difficult, but you should be able to take him on your own, if not in trios for sure, with your two randoms or friends. Once he has been eliminated, it will come up saying enemy failed. Go ahead and clear up anything else so you don't get stabbed in the back, and make your way over to this object. Search for the weight stone, and you'll know it's been completed because this item will come up, and also it will pop up in the top left underneath your stamina. Make sure you do not quit. You have to complete the mission or the expedition, either dying at any of the bosses, but do not quit out the title because you have to do it again, and you unlock the first set. Moving on to the next one, it says here, give Slate Weight Stone to Iron Maiden. And every time you bring up the map, there'll be a nice gold exclamation mark showing you exactly where to go. Go ahead and speak to him. He is going to give you 3 items to take and leave. 2 others are going to be the first relics that are pretty decent. But if you played the game a lot, they won't be that effective for you. But if you're kind of new, it will be really nice ones to pick up, especially for the Wylder. Then go ahead and take the item. He'll cover with some dialogue, as you can see on your screen now. Just go ahead and skip all of that. You'll be given the earring. Then the next step is to go back to the book, and it will say hold both earrings up to the light. Again, check your map, exclamation mark, head over to the exclamation mark. It will take you over to the waiting room. Then just press Y to hold up both earrings, and that will then transition into this animation. And then some dialogue will come up. Hit OK. And that will be that step done as well. Then we will head back over to the exclamation mark, and we need to go talk to the Duchess, and you are going to give her the earring. And you can see there, she's going to be very grateful for it.
Is a thing of great, a compass that will lead me to someone dear. I suppose you are thinking that earring. Oh, forgive me. We must prepare for the next battle.
And then it just basically explains to you how to conclude remembrances when you have finished them. So head over to that white trail and put yes to conclude the remembrance. And then you are going to go back over to the book where you spawn in. It's going to say that has been recovered, and you are going to unlock more. Now, that is going to be a relic you can go ahead and use instantly, but we are going to go to Chapter 5 and begin the next one. I will show you all of these at the end of the video in case you want to know, but we're just going through the guide as quickly as possible. So, in Chapter 5, we're going to run back over to the book again just to check what we have to do. And we have to find the change to the round table hold. So, head back into the room where the codex is, and you're going to see these white little marks on the books. Go ahead and read the first one. Make your way down towards the jar for the second one. Read that one, and then turn around and head back to the room you came in. And you'll see by the bookshelf in the corner something twinkling over there. Go over there and activate it. What this will do is open up a door, and you'll hear this sound now. And then, of course, this text will then pop up explaining what's happened. From somewhere, the sound of a heavy door is opened. To locate the door, you need to go towards the Iron Maiden. So make your way over to the round table, and then you are going to head back into the room where the codex is. Instead of going to the jar, head down the stairs on your right, and then you're going to turn around exactly on yourself into this location here. Head down here, and this is going to take you to the graves. And that is where the Iron Maiden will be. And this is where a lot of the remembrances are for other characters as well. So go ahead and speak to him. This is the dialogue he gives you.
As you know, these souls in a ritual brave the priestess indeed by the round table.
Then go ahead and just go over to these tombstones here and just examine all of them. It's going to give you a little bit of lore history going on here and much more. And then once you've done all of that, you are then going to make your way back out. Open up your map, press Y or triangle, and it's going to say go down to this area. And you can fast travel here. Just select whatever area you want to go to. A or X on your controller, and it will instantly transfer you there. And it is going to be Duchess sat down by the beach You're just going to go and make your way down. You can either jump down here or walk around. It makes no difference whatsoever. She's then going to give you a next set of dialogue. So here's all of her dialogue now in case you wanted to know.
The cat out the bag. It's true. I'm imprisoned far from an architect of this scheme. Once we're done, it will...
And there you go. The remembrance completed. Go ahead and conclude it just like you would beforehand. And then that's going to take you straight back to the remembrance book again. And that's going to activate the next chapter. So you see there, chapter 5 has been completed. We have a memory fragment recovered. Go ahead and hit OK. And that's going to take you to chapter 6, which you unlock the chalice. And then we are on begin remembrance again for chapter 7. Now this is going to put you into this room here. There is going to be a note on the table for you, which is then going to give you a key. To locate this chest, you need to head back down to the grave area again, the gravestone area or tombstone area, whatever you want to call it. Head back down there, and once you're in here, you just need to turn around, and the chest is going to be hidden just behind the stairs there. I wouldn't really say hidden, but around the corner from the steps you come down. Open that, and that is going to give you a scrap of paper. Then if you go ahead and check your map, you'll see on the main floor again, it is going to be back in this room. Go ahead and speak to her. Complete the dialogue.
Leaving the priestess behind. In that case, seek thee, but the road will all the same for the fortitude.
And then she will unlock the next chapter for you. You just need to go ahead and speak to the Iron Maiden again.
How are you faring today? Well, I shall expound upon the matter. I've heard stories, some that is a place.
Now, I believe you can't unlock this area until you have got the final boss unlocked. And as you can see there, we need to find a silver tier in Limguild, or Limveld even, sorry. You can do this on any of the bosses, so maybe I might be wrong with that detail, I'm not entirely sure. But you want to make your way down to the bottom right of the map. But I highly recommend you don't go to the area until you've completed the day 1 night boss. And then once you get into day 2, around level 8, you should be okay to enter this area. And I'm going to show you the exact path now. So climb up into the main entrance, along the bridge there, up the steps. We're going to go to the left-hand side. You are going to take a lot of hits here, so be really careful. Make your way up the steps. I keep checking the map just to give you some reference points here as well. Up the next steps, and then we are going to cut left up these stairs, which is where you're going to see the main boss in this area, who likes to shoot projectiles at you, and they are very, very dangerous. You can see there, doesn't stag you or anything like that, but it does do a lot of chip damage. You're going to climb all the way up this area, and you've got an opportunity to heal here. Once you get into this next area, for basically underneath the first area into this one, you can heal. There is going to be a phantom here that does a lot of damage, which is madness depending on the area you're in. But you want to run past this, scale up this wall. I get a little bit fortunate here. Heal up, and now you've managed to get past halfway. Now we are going to climb up the water fountain in front of us. So we're going to make our way up this water fountain. You can see there, these stones take a lot of damage off you. Reason why you need to be level 8 or higher. Then you are going to cut to the right, and you're going to make your way up. There is a site of grace here, so do not worry too much. And then once you get through this area to the site of grace as your point of reference, you're going to go up these stairs, and then you're going to go underneath the tunnel to your right. That one right in front of me there. Underneath this tunnel, go around to the left, and then there is the item to be redeemed. But as, of course, there is going to be another boss here. It's going to be a Mimic Troll. Go ahead and take out the Mimic Troll. Nice and simple. Even on your own, you can do it. Kill out any of the stragglers as the last boss we had to do. And then once they have been defeated, you can then go ahead and redeem the item. This tier of silver. And now that has been completed. But just like before, do not quit out. Make sure you go and die to one of the night bosses or complete the expedition. You unlock the extra items, which I'll show you in a second. And then all you need to do is go back to the Iron Maiden.
I would do anything. Blame me for putting you in this position if you will, but I leave her fate in your hands.
Finish off the dialogue. Remembrance completed. And then in the corner there is how you go ahead and conclude the remembrance. And that is the Wylder Remembrance completed. Step by step, chapter 1 all the way through to chapter 7. You'll see here you will unlock, once you've redeemed this by pressing OK, the Remembrance skin, as well as extra items on top, which are going to be, as you have a look here, the silver tier relic and much more. So there is the Remembrance skin. It's just a slightly different color, nothing too crazy. It was a little bit disappointing. You can see here we get the chalice, which we unlocked a little bit earlier. And again, we can go ahead and put the silver tier on. That's the abilities you get from that. And the slate weight stone as well. Any questions, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, press the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.